Hi, YouTube family. How is everybody doing out there? I'm just trying to get set up. I have a haul video to do for you today. I have not done one of these in a while. But back when Michaels was having that really good sale, 60% off, I went about 3 times. And once even in another state, I was able to get some really nice deals. So, we're going to do a haul video today. I'm buffering maybe a little bit. Let me turn things around. Hopefully that will help everyone see everything. But I have a few different stores that I went to. I went to Hobby Lobby, mostly Michael's though, because I got more things from that sale. These are just some little earrings that I was working on, and they're in the background there. Okay, so I've got, and I hope everybody is able to hear me well. I've got let's see, some of these beads. These are just some little findings that you need for just might need for different earring projects. Mostly I use these for my earrings where I'm doing some stacking, some type of stacking of beads. This is an example. These are kind of old, but you can see what I mean by stacking. So at the bottom I could have added a little silver seed bead right there. Just one of the little components that help me make earrings. So I don't like to run out of those. I keep them in my little compartments that look like this. They help me out a lot. Let's see, what else have I got over here? This was more like a home good finding. This is one of those large rugs. It's tan and white. I thought maybe that would be nice for fall. Just a rug to put in front. I don't know whether I'm going to put this in front of my door, like my main door in the front. I still have to get a nice fall wreath, or if I want to put this in the garage. But this is one of those large mats. At the time, it was 40% off. I think Hobby Lobby might have gone up to 60% off on fall. Hello. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well today. I have a haul for jewelry supplies. Oh, let me do a proper introduction. If anyone is new to me, I'm Val, and I create content on earrings, mostly on earrings, on jewelry making. I've got a business on Etsy, and I'm all about making earrings. I know how to make other things, but I also do, you know, necklaces, bracelets, all of those things. I like to make keychain, wristlets. But my favorite, all-time favorite is earrings. So these are lobster claws. It's funny, I was just saying that I can make necklaces because we could do a necklace with these lobster claws. They have that bronze color. Let me see if I'm on camera. If I'm moving it the right way. Probably not. There we go. They're right there. Lobster claws for necklaces. And these came from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby usually has the beads for 1/2 off, and the things from the jewelry shop. This is the name of the brand for half off. So that's a pretty good deal. These are eye pins, and I use these for my earring projects, like the one I just showed. The thing that's the base and is holding everything together is one of those, like, they look like pins, like pins you'd use for sewing or something, but you use them for jewelry making. So that's what I use those for, the eye pins for. Actually, that was a head pin, because there's no, yeah, it's just the end is flat, little pin. Let's see, what else have I got? Got those things. Looks like I got 2 of these little, okay, these are even smaller. Those kind of silver seed beads to create things with. You can use them for spacer beads or with bracelets or whatever. Again, Hobby Lobby, more head pins, and these are that bronze color. And they make different color things, different colored earrings. I'm looking for like an example. So I can show maybe this one. This one is copper, but you get the same, you get the idea. It's just a dangling earring, and that long part right there with the beads on it, that's where you put the eye pin or the head pin. For anybody that's a novice to earrings. See? In the camera to make sure I know where the sweet spot is, where you can see it easily. I don't have that yet, sorry. All right, I got some seed beads. These are copper colored. Okay, that's all in one bag. So that was one trip. That was one trip. And I'm going to another bag for a different trip that I went on. Okay, these jewelry storage, these are my favorites. You can get these at, I've seen these at Dollar Tree as well. For some reason, these work better for me than the square ones. I've seen a ton, and I even have lots of square containers. But these round ones help me a lot. You can just put, especially when I have all those tiny little pieces, like the ones that are in here. All these little bitty pieces. I kind of have shown these lots of times before in other videos, but sometimes you'll have 6 compartments. This one I think has 5, but these are perfect for the little components when you make earrings. So I've got one of these. Let's see, 3 of these. And they're gonna help me to organize a great deal, because I've got a ton of things on my workbench here that I'm trying to clean off. These were some findings. The bows are pretty popular right now, the coquette style. I found these are iron. They don't say silver plated, so they probably are iron, but these are like silver toned bows. I don't know if they're hard to tell, but they're just so cute. They can make the cutest little pair of earrings or even a pendant for a necklace. Really cute little bows. And let me see, they're 20 pieces. So, I mean, that could make 10 pairs of earrings, or, you know, a few pair of earrings and a few necklaces too. I do have some, like, sterling silver chain. I might make one of these necklaces just for me. I'm so sorry for not getting in focus. I'm trying to make sure I know where that... Okay, I think that's a little bit better. They're little bows. I have some seed beads. Pearl looking ones. I think I finally know where the camera is. These are eye pins. These actually have loops. Find those. More eye pins because I make a ton of dangling earrings. It's one of my favorite things to make because they're not so hard to do. And you can make so many different cute little things. These are Wagnerite chip beads. They kind of remind you of turquoise, or that color. They're turquoise colored. You can do a bracelet, necklace. You can do many things with those. Chip beads. Okay, that's another bag. That was a separate trip. And all of these things I'm going to have to put away. So this is a separate trip. This is the third trip. I like to make sure I've got plenty of items that I use a lot for my business because I hate to run out of stuff. These are my, this is my wire for the hoop earrings. The large ones, that like the big 2-inch ones. This is memory wire. You can also find that on Amazon. These are jump rings. They're in that color of bronze for the bronze projects. Earrings or necklaces. We got more eye pins. I really stocked up on these in case I have a lot to do for Christmas. Lots of orders. Then I have plenty of those that can carry me through the season. More eye pins. Again, these are the bronze ones. Ear wires. These are called leverback ear wires, and then I need to use different types of ear wires. I always use the fish hooks or like the French ear wires, but I'm gonna try to start using the other ones even more, just to have a little variety in my shop. These are jasper beads. They're just such pretty neutral tones, especially for the fall. They look like leaves. So those are beads. This is all from Hobby Lobby, another Hobby Lobby haul. This is a must-have when I store things, but more so when I put things in packaging for shipping. Before I give it to the customer, I have to package everything nicely. These little plastic bags are a must-have. Thank you so much for the flower. Hello, and how are you? And welcome. Thank you for joining me. All right, that was a separate trip. Now I think I'm finally into my micro stuff. Now these are all things that were 60% off. This is not jewelry making. It's just a journal. I thought it was something cute and nice to write down. You know, I could budget. I could use it for a diary. That could even be a gift. But it's just something that I found for 60% off. I believe it was in the back to school bin. I found this rainbow. Looks like I have already used some of these rainbow beads. For my hoop earrings, I use them, the seed beads. This used to be something I used quite a bit, but I wanted to get them. There was a nice sale. These are more jasper beads, but these are flat. These are like disc beads. The other ones were rondels. It's just a different like shape of beads. For more of my stacking, when I stack things. I use these for one of my keychains. These are pearls. The large faux pearls. They make a really good keychain. I was trying to get things that I'm going to use and are going to help me not have to go to the craft store every single weekend. These are just balls. It says they are 40.6 centimeters or 3.5 millimeters. They're a little on the large side in my opinion. But I like to use the ones a little, like a size smaller for earrings, but I use these some too. There's copper tones and bronze and like a dark silver color there. I love getting these metal beads 60% off. I don't know how many times a year. I want to say um, 3, maybe 4 times a year. Michael's has that sale where they're 60% off, but I love it when they do. This is, I think this got in the Michael's bag, but Hobby Lobby, little silver beads. It's just more accent beads that help me with my earrings. I'm doing good. Thank you. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Just doing a little haul. So nice to see everybody that's there. So great to see you, Cheryl. More medals. I was just went to visit my daughter, and that was what I got myself for my birthday. Was at Michael's getting all these 60% off beads. This is another finding, just bronze colored. These I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone because I don't normally get these pretty shiny beads, but I thought, well, these are pretty. That would make a neat bracelet because I wear lots of blue. That's my birthstone. But it's also my favorite color. So these little shiny beads I thought were cute. They're kind of chunky 10mm beads. Yeah, these came from Michael's. They are Sodalite beads, so more pretty blue beads. I have always loved these. These kind of remind me of jeans, like blue jeans or something. More blue. Hi, Coretta. How are you? Thank you for joining me. And guys, I think that's finally it. That is, well, let me see if I have another bag in here. I think that's it. I thought I had more of those chip beads, but I don't see them. That must be all I've got. And it's enough. So until the next 60% off deal, I think I'm good. So that's a pretty substantial haul. I just collected everything. Now I get to put all of these things into my little bins. That's what my next step will be. Some of my, like the ear wires will probably go in here. And these little silver things too. I can take them out of the packaging and they'll be ready when I get ready to make all my earrings. What else am I planning to do? But just kind of clean up my work area. I had gotten a ton of beads out on my mat. I have little vanilla colored bead mats. I need some more of those. I mean, it was just covered. So I had to clean all of that off. And sometimes when I've got too many beads out and I have to do a cleaning project like that, I will put just the spare parts in something like this. It's just a little rectangular storage space. So I've got wood beads. There's just all kind of random stuff in there. And sometimes I need these things to finish up different projects. So I think I have created about 3 of these where I just have random beads in there. And it does come in handy. So I think since I began, I've been telling everyone I'm working on organization, and I am still a work in progress because that is still something I'm working on. I have lots of bins in here, and these can just actually slide in those bins. I think in each bin I can fit about 6 or 8 of these. So if I ever need to buy more of these, that's going to be one of my keys to just being more organized and keeping everything in one spot. I can't say I'm more so kind of working on the business aspect of things, and I don't do quite as much crafting for pleasure anymore. It's more making earrings for people. So there's only so many things I need out. I have over the past 6 years. I started in 2019. I have collected like shelves and shelves of just crafts as I was just kind of learning and trying to figure out what I like to make or what I like to do. But now that I kind of know, like I have a focus, I have to try to downsize at least the area where I work. So I have some peace and, it'll be comfortable in my work area. So working on that still, but I think my little Rubbermaid bins help, and these two. This is one of my things that I think is going to be really helpful with the with organizing. So I can, when I have something to make, I can just go, to the little pieces and make them and be done with it. One of my things I have to make sure I do is put it all back, make sure everything ends up back in the bins. I'm great for taking all these things out, but sometimes if I get in a hurry or if I'm making something early in the morning before work, it might not get put back. So we're going to keep working on that. The next time I come on, I'm probably going to be it'll be a tutorial, I'm thinking. But I did want to come on and do a haul. I had not done a haul in a while. But, yep, I got quite a few things right there. And I think that's going to be the end of our video, our end of our time together. I appreciate everybody that's watching. Cheryl and Coretta, it was so good to see you. And Shauna and Ya, thank you so much for watching me and spending time with me today. I hope you guys have a great day and you're also enjoying crafting. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.